Surprise!
You already know what we doing. We back in the
Yes,
building.
sir. I'm Nino, the greatest, the undisputed, the champ. You already know. Gonna get you some fixtures soon, guys. What's up, Sid? How you doing?
We back in the building, live in the flesh, in the MIA 0305. You
Sir.
already know, AFC Sid, back in the building, ready to get these fixtures done, man. I am excited. We're gonna go
No,
see.
I don't want. I'm not too excited, but yeah.
We're gonna go see the boys over here at a bar, Fritz and Friends, Coral Gables at 11:30. Come check us out, MASC, Miami Arsenal Supporters Club. Big shout out. But he's not too happy about that.
Yeah, no. I'm not too thrilled about that, but I gotta be neutral in that game because
you can't wear your colors.
I can't wear nothing
You get
there.
thrown out the bar.
But we're gonna get you the fixtures of this game that have the results, which I'm not thrilled about, and we're gonna talk to you about obviously previews of this weekend fixtures. There's gonna be some great games and a little transfer ending, how the way things ended. But let's get started with my boys. You already know I'm not happy with Fossil Football. Fossil Football finally came back to hunt us down. Nothing in the middle once again. Not thrilled with fucking
Bagel FC.
Basically, like you said.
Bagel FC.
Don't even get me started on fucking Emerson, bro. Because I'm not nitpicking him, but he's just nothing going forward.
What's
bro.
going on with Emerson, man? Why is it one week he's this praised hero from the favelas, but this week he's a peasant?
It's every time he goes to the forward line, it's just like, nah, bro. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared.
But I mean, like y'all can't cuss him like that because you can't have a good game and he be the god of football, and then has a shitty game and now all of a sudden he's the worst thing ever to exist.
Don't even get me started with him, bro. I just Basuma finally got his first start. Shit the bed. Son, anonymous once again. You already know how I've been feeling about that. I've been wanting and praising Richarlison to start this game.
Yeah, Richarlison was dead. Richarlison was dead, man.
Yeah.
That was some Everton football.
But you saw how long he took for the sub, though. That's another thing. Like I was like, the got me like.
That's
triggered.
one thing that I'm like, why do you spend all these money on all these players to sit them on the bench?
Exactly. This is the one game I was literally saying maybe go for pace on the wing backs because you can kill Cresswell. Like, bro, that man's dead food. Bro,
I mean, all you had to do was put Lucas Moura on him at the end of the game, and that's it. Because Lucas Moura has the legs to burn him, and he's gonna drag him every which way because he's tired. So that should have been the move.
That would have been but he wants to go with the expensive man.
I don't know why you guys are playing Lucas Moura coming off the bench, but somewhere in the middle.
Honestly, you know what I've been telling you. I've been saying that. I know he doesn't go nothing back. But in a situation you're in a 1-1, bro, you can take out Emerson and then put Moura back there. Not back there, but he's more like your extra like wing.
Right. I mean, you obviously need wing backs, but who can you like?
You can
bring back?
You can bring in. That's
the thing. Yeah. Who would you take off the top three to?
Top three. That's another thing to come back. Exactly.
It's,
but that's when you make that. But then again, it's the same thing. Maybe he can play a little bit of a century half too. Then put him on a little to cover. But it's a whole. I would say Doherty in the situation. But you already would have two century halves. Making it three, obviously you still have your wing backs, but
Lucas Moura has to come on for either Richarlison, Son, or Kulusevski, who's ever playing at that moment. That's what he has to come on for. He's not going in the middle. Mm-hmm. He's not going as a false nine. He's not going as a center forward. He's not going as a central midfielder. Mm-hmm. He needs to go as a winger, his proper position where he can stretch the game. Because you guys don't stretch the game.
We don't. Which is okay. So if it's not working, let's continue with the same cycle, but obviously such situation.
Yeah, you guys are one dimensional, in my opinion.
He could have done the same thing he did at Chelsea. Go with a 4-3-3 like he did.
He should have.
He should have switched the system up.
He should have
switched the system up, and then you go with a back four.
But sometimes I don't know. Like Conte, he just does not want to go away from that back three.
The back three sometimes doesn't work, but then like he said, and then again, like we have nothing to offer in that middle.
The weakness of the back three could be a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 because the wingers push your.
You can take out a Perisic. Just say you take out Perisic. Now you could put Davies back there. He can play left back. He can play some left back. I've seen him obviously play left back for long years. So, but you can put him there, and then you would have that. Okay, I had the 4-3-3. When if it doesn't work, go back to a 5. But that's you get your goal first. Then you continue to go into the same cycle.
Right. No,
but
that makes more sense. It's just I don't know. Conte is very stubborn in certain things. Sometimes there are certain things that he does that I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, that's genius. And then there's other times that I'm like, like you're missing something. You gotta change it now.
Mm-hmm. Like, and don't even get me started with the VAR, bro. Why it took you 4 minutes to make that fucking decision? As far as like, okay, we're not gonna go with a penalty, knowing that.
As far as VAR right now, it's
they nick and choose, but I'm not saying it's against us, but no, I'm not. No, you know what? No, take that back.
It's been pretty fair. I'm gonna give him that.
For the last couple of years, has not been.
Although the calls have been kind of shit.
It has been shit.
It's been fair.
But I feel like, me personally, I feel like VAR just doesn't like us. They fuck us over in the worst situation. They have to fuck us over, even if it's not the right call. Even if it is the right.
To be honest, it depends. It depends on the game. It depends on the situation. It depends what's on the line. It depends who you're playing. Like honestly, that's all it really comes down to. Like, and which way they can swing it. I don't know. I don't know how to call it.
Me personally,
I don't want to say that it's conspiracy or oh my god they're against certain teams, but it kind of feels that way sometimes. It can feel that way sometimes.
And I was watching the game, bro. I was watching the game. As far as like I said, I was watching the game. Like there was a couple plays that we had a chance there on the counter. Like Son gets the ball. And then he decides, I'm going to go head it, you know? I have the speed. I'm going to start trying to beat him on the speed. Bro, the goalie's already there, like, already ready for you, bro. Like, if you would have bought it down, you had a chance. One thing I will say
about the referees is they are not giving yellow cards for certain things that should be deemed yellow cards. For example, when you're break away and you're on a counterattack and somebody takes you down on purpose, they're not giving the yellow cards for that.
Yep.
And they're getting away with a lot of shit now. Like, I could have sworn in the Man United game today, there were so many calls where Man United stopped the counter and no yellow card came out. No yellow card came out. And it's the same player habitually doing it. Boom, boom, McTominay, Dalla.
Yeah.
Like, there was a whole bunch of players doing it. And it's just like, I mean, they did it. It's a foul. Granted, you called it, but it deemed of a yellow card.
Yeah, exactly.
To the book, unless that rule changed too.
Which is lately, it's been like that too with all the referees, to be honest with you.
Offside rule changes every week. Now the foul rules changing. Yeah. They change the substitution rule. So I mean,
they make up. That's me personally. I've been not attacking the referees lately maliciously. I don't want to, but I have to say this: is every single week they're gonna make up a different rule. What to switch for that week is just like it's getting annoying. At one point,
picking and choosing what situation works for this rule.
Yeah, you know who works.
This rule in there.
Exactly.
It's like,
you know who's the head of VAR now, right?
Yeah.
Howard Webb.
Yeah. I mean, he was one of the better English referees.
No, you know who was for me was Clattenburg.
Yeah, Clattenburg was good.
I like Mark Clattenburg better, but
Webb had a little Manchester United bias. I don't know why. Seems like you were wearing the shirt under your referee shirt.
And then Mike Dean has a Chelsea shirt, but we're not gonna
talk about that. Well, he supports like a little small town.
Yeah,
like a fifth tier or something.
Fourth tier.
Fourth tier?
Yeah, I forgot the name of that.
Well, they finally made it. Fucking dickheads.
No, they made it to League One.
And
they got relegated.
Oh, fuck those guys. I hope they get relegated again.
I didn't play in Merseyside. I can't remember the name of that club, bro. They beat us in the freaking.
Yeah, I know. I said that to my tongue, man, but I can't get out right now. But let's move on to these pictures, man.
But yeah, and like I said, 1-1, shocking. Like I'm not happy. But everybody's like, but you try. You should be okay. No, I'm not happy, bro. I expected 3 points in that game. Three fucking points. Should have been 3. Should have been not 1, 3. But you know what? It is what it is, bro. Like we didn't lose, but I feel like we lost. We lost, and basically we lost.
You know what that feeling is? That's the feeling that I used to have last season when you would get a draw or something, but your team just played so shit.
Yeah.
That you're like, I don't even want to draw. It feels like a loss. You know what I mean? And we had a lot of those towards the back end of the season last year.
Yeah, even though it's on the road, don't get me wrong, it's on the road. It's West Ham. Unfortunately, they fucking always do this shit. They always fucking play like their fucking lives on the line when they have to fucking play against London teams, bro. And all of a sudden, now they want to fucking have some form because, they win a game there and 2, barely win the game, and now all of a sudden they get another fucking point.
Yeah, and let me tell you, West Ham, man, something. We are not a rivalry to y'all.
You're not. Stop being big, bro. You're not
talking to us like we're your rivals just because we're kind of going for the same players. Don't talk to us like that. We're not rivals, okay? We are rivals.
We're rivals, but
we're real rivals. Y'all are not our rivals. And same goes for Aston Villa. Y'all need to pipe down.
Villa.
Villa be on some bullshit lately. Like,
No.
their fans be on some smoke.
I want to talk about Villa later, but yeah, like
y'all need to pipe down. Y'all not in this league.
Y'all not with the top 6, bro. Not even fucking West Ham's in the top 6, bro.
You can't hit the blunt. You can't sit with us. Holla back, Drake. You feel me?
You think that, okay, yeah, Lucas Paqueta, but that doesn't mean shit, bro.
Well, you pulled Lucas Paqueta. That's because nobody wanted him.
Nobody wanted him, bro. Everybody dodged a bullet for him, bro.
Nobody wanted him. That's why you got him.
But
anyways,
let's move on, bro. Cause let's move on to Arsenal.
Aston Villa. Yeah.
That's I see what you're saying now.
The boys came through, did their thing. Martin Asgard dropping the hammer of Thor, doing his thing, pulling the strings. Tap, tap, tap. Jesus. I love it. I love it when we get one on Emi Martinez because he's just running up his mouth, running up the thing. Nah, man. Every time you come Emirates, you're gonna get slapped up, my boy.
Argentino, bro. ¿Qué tú crees?
Nah, I don't care. El che boludo se queda allá. El che boludo te quedas allá por hablar mierda. But yeah, Emi Martinez ran up his mouth, comes up to Emirates, gets slapped about like always, dropping him right in front of Jesus. First goal, bang. Gets what he deserves for the past couple of games. He's been missing a goal. He needed that. Get the confidence back up. Then Granit Xhaka, I can't say nothing bad about him this season. He hasn't put a foot wrong in the past 5 games,
which is very surprising.
Very, very surprising. He's showing a level of consistency that's just I didn't think he would have in him. But I think that role of playing further forward, playing that Gundogan role kind of is made him, hit that next gear and become a player that we know that he can be. You know what I mean? That defensive route, he's too slow for it. You know what I mean? If he has a one-track mind of being able to play a certain zone and move up rather than back, he's been doing it perfectly. Like, he had not a foot wrong. Sambi Lokonga.
I was surprised. I was looking at it like
Sambi Lokonga. Everybody looked at that team sheet and said, "Fuck, Bambi Lokonga." But man came out like Sambi Kunta Kente and just started smacking people around that midfield, man. Like, he was doing his
Don't
thing.
get me wrong. I had a little moment like, let's get to tie this game. Oh, shit. They tied
Don't get me wrong. We all had that moment. I had, heart in my throat.
You're like, oh, shit.
Pause.
Here we go.
But I had heart in my throat. Pause. Dude, that moment when they equalized, I was like, shit, man. Like, we let them back in the game, but thankfully, we came back, bounced back a few minutes later, and quite frankly, their goal was a bit, it was controversial, I would say. I mean, yeah, I get it. Ramsdale's supposed to control his box. That is 100% control your 6-yard box, but you can see the player kind of wrap his arms around him, like wrap his arms around him and kind of hold him back from getting to the ball. Although his positioning was absolutely terrible, we're not taking that away from him, which is why I think they gave the goal because of the positioning. He was just way out of it. Like, he was trying to go from behind the player and the ball's coming the other way, so it just didn't work out. It was a bad mistake on Ramsdale's part. He's had a couple of those squirrely moments and he's got away with them before, but this week he didn't. So he's got to clean it up and control his box. That's my only thing about the goal. But nonetheless, when was the last time you saw a goal straight from the corner in the Premier League?
It's been a while.
It's been quite a while, yeah. So it was a brilliant goal. I'll give it to him. But then a little Martinelli.
Bro, it's like any single time now you guys concede. It's like 2 minutes later.
Bam.
Fuck y'all, we're gonna score again.
That reaction, we go again, and that's what every Arsenal fan has been wanting to see from their team for the past 20 years. Is when you go a goal down, bam, we're still here, we're still Arsenal. You know what I mean?
Yes,
that's like
since
back in like the Invincible days. That's how it was. It's like, so who cares? Score. We always score. How many can we score more than you is the question. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. It's like the character changed.
The whole identity changed. That we're starting to see a little bit of the old with the new, and that's what's getting everybody excited, in my opinion. But 2-1, man, Martinelli saving us again, doing his thing. Blowing kisses to the crowd, doing his thing. But
you got a little Brazzy. You got a little Brazzy
boys.
connection in that team, bro, and it's like it's helping y'all. Like 3 Gabriels, literally, like they're like.
You know what it also does? Jesus helps the young forward players.
Of course, yeah.
Learn their trade. and how to find the striker and listen and rather play a different way. I'm gonna move this way, you move this way, and it gives them opportunity because Jesus will play in one position, move to the next, and that will open up a spot for the winger to come inside and then create more.
Of course, yeah. You need that you need like that energy. You need that.
It's something that we've been lacking since last season and seasons past. It's movement, switching of positions. Like when somebody steps into the space, somebody moves into another position. You have to give them the space in order for it to move and work. And it's been working. So Gratchetta, big up. High ratings this week. Again, 5 of 5. We move. Manchester United. Let's go, guys.
I can't believe it, bro. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since I've been this excited to actually go watch a game on the weekends and not just go through the motions, Because last season, the way it ended was just absolutely terrible. A big up Curtis Shaw for the Hulk rip. We're gonna have.
How I had the ending of last season, which is still like I have hope, but we'll be all right, bro. It's it is what it is. But
good on to the boys. Moving on, we got Bournemouth Wolves.
Bournemouth and Wolves, man, that was. Oof.
Well, no, let's start actually over here with Crystal Palace.
Bring that back, bro.
Bring that back.
Oh, right here, yeah.
Crystal Palace and Brentford.
That was I thought who was scored that first? It was
actually
it was actually Brentford that took the lead, and then they tied it with like in the 90th. The thing was like the last kick of the game or something. They tied the game, bro.
Yeah.
But we did say it was gonna be a good game though, even though it was 1-1. We said 2-2, but it was really.
It was a back and forth game. It wasn't like they weren't attacking each other. It wasn't like there wasn't chances in the game. It's just a tale. It's just a game of two tails. You know what I mean? One person got the goal, go ahead, and then the other person equalized, and then the rest of the chances were just wasted. There's a whole mess of chances just wasted. But it is what it is. It was an exciting game.
Yeah, it was.
Hands down, Tony was electric. Zaha electric.
Of course, bro. Zaha's find his form again, bro. I'm looking at Zaha.
I'm so surprised nobody went in for him.
Nobody went in. And then the funny part is this: the different Zaha that I've been seeing since previous years now. He's picking it up.
No lie, man to man, he's probably the best person that you would want isolated one-on-one. He's the best one-on-one winger in the Premier League, in my opinion. He's so hard to keep. The only way to keep track of him is foul him. That's the only way. And that's why people say, "Oh, he's diving, he's this, he's that." I get it, he's diving sometimes. I'll give him I'll say maybe 10% of the time, 15% of the time. But the other times he's getting kicked. He's just getting kicked.
Of course.
Because there's no way to stop him. There's absolutely no way to stop him. Once he gets that step on you, he's gone.
I understand that he was born in Ivory Coast. He could have played for England, bro. Imagine he would have played for England, bro. Yeah. You needed a player like him in England, to be honest with you.
Oh, he could have, but you know what I mean.
I understand you want to play for the teenager.
In the English team, there's a lot of bias. So you have to be either top quality, Premier League or
playing the top 6, basically.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, at that time with Roy Hodgson, if you play in the top 6, no matter how shit you are, you're gonna get on this team.
Right.
I hated that fucking 24 Cup team, bro. Don't get me started with the 2014, bro.
Yeah.
No, 2014 they had Heskey.
No, I'm talking old school.
Yeah.
Because he could have played on them too.
2010. So yeah, that team was terrible with Fabio Capello. Even worse with Roy Hodgson, actually. They had Sturridge on the team, bro.
Yep,
That's how bad it was. Sturridge and Ross Barkley.
But hey, to be fair to them, that was at the peak of their powers.
Bro, they had Leighton Baines playing left fullback, starting for England. That's how embarrassing.
But Leighton Baines was on fucking smoke. No lie, right?
That one good year he had, he was able to get.
But he was on smoke when he made the England national team. It wasn't because it was a fluke.
The one that was questioning me,
he was on smoke.
The one that questioned me the most was Phil Jagielka, but we're not gonna talk about that right now.
Phil Jagielka, he was. I guess they ran out of center back.
Terry retired. Terry was forced. Terry was forced to retire, bro.
They ran out of center backs. So they're like, Phil, you made the team, son. Yeah.
Over Gary Cahill, over Chris Smalling, over
because
Phil
at the
Jones.
time everything was 5th place, man. They were just
Roy Hodgson again, form. That's literally was the England team on form.
5th place, man. We got all the top 4. Okay, let's go to 5th place. What do you got over here?
But no, let's get to it. Fulham and Brighton. Wow, Brighton got their first loss of the year, bro.
Yeah,
I did not expect that shit.
I was surprised, but you know what? I'll give it to Fulham.
They've been playing ball, bro.
They bounced back from that loss against Arsenal, and big ups to them because, Brighton is no slouch, and they've been coming to big teams and slapping them about.
100%.
Manchester United.
They got Happy Gilmore actually on deadline day. Speaking of Brighton,
right?
I was like, people were like questioning me because I get it, you're supposed to be a certain age already playing for a big boy, but if the club you're playing for is not giving you a chance, why not go down for 1 year, go to Brighton, let's see what you can do.
Right.
Not Norwich the way you got treated, but I feel like in Brighton he's gonna be fine because he's gonna learn under Graham Potter, bro.
Graham Potter's where you want to be as far as your development, man. That guy can develop you into a star. Look at Cucurella.
Yeah.
Look at Basuma. Look at Ben White. These all guys have come from Brighton, and those are some of their best players on their history.
Exactly.
Imagine that. And now, they're moving on to bigger clubs. And
that's what I'm saying.
The same philosophy stays, which is what any football club want, is that philosophy to stay, so that whatever player you plug into that system, they have the philosophy to succeed and keep the same level as the guy before him. It's fucking brilliant. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about.
Honestly,
Brighton,
if I was to go down from Chelsea, I would. Me personally, if I was like, okay, if Chelsea doesn't want me, I'm going to Brighton. Believe it or not, if I want to get my game for it, I'm going to Brighton. It's better than going to the Championship. Tell you that much. If you're still playing the Premier League, you have teams looking at you in the Premier League. Because I still think Billy Gilmore has a chance to do something in the Premier League. So I'm like not buying him out yet.
I totally agree.
I'm going to give him 1 more year as far as me thinking about Billy Gilmore. Because I feel like Chelsea never gave him a fair chance.
No, but they kind of didn't with Conor Gallagher. And everybody was complaining about that last year. So, I mean, but now you see Conor Gallagher didn't really develop much as far as mentally.
No, mentally, no.
Physically, maybe. But mentally... He's still childish. Yeah. He's still rash. So he's still raw. So he needs to go out alone again, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, with the midfield crisis at Chelsea, it's they have to keep him.
And I'm ready to move on with them actually.
All right, right into good segue, yeah. Good segue.
Chelsea 2-1. What am I gonna tell you,
Chelsea
bro?
1.
We actually predicted we were going to win this game. I didn't think Chelsea was not going to lose this game, to be honest with you. I would say I was wrong, but I haven't won.
Raheem Shillings FC, because that's the only person that's been scoring for y'all. But they just capitulated.
Then I literally said it was going to be a hard game, though. I thought Chelsea would have won, but
they thought it was going to be a walk in St. Mary's Park. But
I had a lot of Chelsea fans telling me the same thing, bro.
It's not an easy task.
Nope.
Okay. That's not an easy task. Didn't y'all get slapped 6-0 by them?
No, I didn't get slapped 6-0.
Oh no, who got slapped 6-0?
I can't remember who it was that got slapped. It's been a while actually. I actually have to look that up. But
what was the last big team? Southampton beat by a big margin.
6 goals. Who was that against? That's a good question, bro. It's been a while. Oh. No, they got slammed up against Chelsea, bro.
No. It wasn't against Chelsea. Then.
Oh, they beat United, I think, but that was like a long time ago. Yeah,
I'm thinking maybe that's the game I'm thinking of. I remember they slapped a big team that went there, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Southampton or whatever," and then they got slapped, and I was just like, "Okay, yeah, don't want to catch Southampton on a bad day."
Now I think honestly, bro, we were maybe a little bit wrong about Southampton from what we've seen, but they're going back to their old roots, bro. They're not gonna go buy the big player anymore. Now they're gonna be continuing what they were doing before.
And
get the youth.
Honestly, look, it worked for them. You know what I mean?
Their identity is youth talent, develop players. So we're gonna go back to our roots as far as getting.
Yeah, and they've got a good player in Ward, a good centerpiece like Ward Prowse to build around. So it's that kid. All you gotta do is put like people that can stretch the field and stuff, and he'll be able to put the ball exactly to their feet.
Exactly.
And stretch the game and have a good outlet.
And they took 2 players from City's academy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's smart, man. Go for people at the top. Go for the guys at the top. Like, we went for Jesus and Sinchenko, and they plugged right into our team. And look, like, our team looks completely different. Complete different identity. There's nothing wrong with taking scraps off of somebody else.
Exactly, bro. There's nothing wrong with
that. Everybody says here, like, oh, you're taking Man City scraps.
No,
Man
not
City
really.
Scraps is better than half the shit that's out there.
Believe it or not, City's academy is actually really good. And people don't see that either. They don't.
They don't get the credit for it.
They don't because the thing is they use. So the players are already developed in this. They use it and they take them away and put them in another city group team because cities has like 10 clubs now apparently.
Yeah,
that they
send
own
them
and
to
buy.
one of their sister clubs.
Like Girona or NYCFC or like they have now like.
They have a big talent pool.
Yeah, they have a big talent pool. Like in France, they have a club. They have one in South America. They have one in Australia.
Right.
So it's like they're growing.
They even have football academies here in the United States. Look them up.
Did not even know that, bro. To be honest with you.
They have football academies here.
That's insane.
Yep, they have football academies in Florida. I think it's in Florida. I think there's a Miami one, but I'm not exactly sure.
Oh yeah, those are like a Chelsea defense again, like midfield. You guys.
It's the Jorginho, man.
The same thing I've been preaching.
It's the fucking Jorginho.
Nothing in the middle. There's nothing in the middle with Chelsea.
Get rid of that guy, bro. That guy really thinks he's the fucking Brazilian Pirlo, because the way he plays with this patience and slowness and you know, come on, get rid of the fucking ball, dude. Like,
have to get rid of it. Yeah.
We're not in Italy shooting a commercial. Like, come on, dude. Like,
we're not playing in Serie A, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he wants to be playing in Serie A because he wants all the fucking time in the world sitting in front of that defense, and it's not working.
And it's showing that he's getting exposed now.
Getting exposed.
Conte is not there to save his ass anymore, bro, because he's hurt.
Nope, you gotta do the dirty work now.
Yeah,
you gotta run. Like, you gotta run, bro.
Yeah,
y'all ran poor Conte into the ground.
Yeah, now it's Conte, bro. They think, bro, that this guy coming in to fix your problems is gonna fix your problems. Aubameyang. You really think you're gonna bring in a striker that you don't really need? You can use Raheem as a false nine, and you're still gonna be fine. Even Kai Havertz.
No, but I will tell you this: the Dennis Zakaria signing, that is the signing that they needed. Because honestly, I would have done right now in this window with Dennis Zakaria.
I'm surprised that the Juventus already let him go, bro.
Bullshit, bro. Because we were in for him, man. We could have gotten from fucking Borussia Mönchengladbach, and these fucking jerk-offs took another target of ours, and it was just like, god darn it.
They took 2 targets and they got rid of 1 already.
Exactly, and that's another.
No. The 3 of them, and then one of them we'll talk about
Arthur
later.
Melo,
yeah, don't even get me started with that, bro.
But Arthur Melo, we kind of lost interest because of the age and you know all that.
How old is Arthur Melo, anyways?
He's probably late 20s.
Oh no way, really?
Yeah.
Nah.
Like 27, 28.
That's crazy how time flies, bro.
Yeah, he's like 27, 28.
Yeah, he's 26. Yeah, you're right. He's 26.
Well,
nah, still like.
Because it's the profile of our team. We're trying to keep it a certain profile.
Because Gavi is what, like 23, 24 still?
Gavi's 24, 25.
Yeah, that's still peak. Still peaking. He still got time to peak.
Yeah, no, he got his good years ahead of him, which is great.
He is 25. He already learned how to win championships. Now he's going to bring the championship pedigree to you guys.
Hopefully.
But enough of that. They did get a good signing, but
Dennis Zakaria is the one for me that is going to put him at another level because they needed a midfielder. A good, strong midfielder. And that's what they got in him.
And they got a Aubameyang too, so let's see how that goes.
Aubameyang, you know, I'm still love for the love. I mean, no hard loss. At least for me, I'm not going to be one of those fans if I was at the Emirates booing him when he comes in because he was, to me, you know,
honestly,
that
bro, like that time at Barcelona, bro, it wasn't meant to be to begin with because of the fact that he was
what it was a chance for him to regain his I guess his
confidence
and his reputation back.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because he was getting this reputation like, oh, he's lazy, he's this, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't look it on the
pitch. But Mick didn't want him to begin with, though. Arteta didn't want him. Like, let's be realistic, because he wants to build a team young.
He wants a young team. He wants his team, and Aubameyang wasn't his player. Aubameyang was one of the last Wenger signings. So that's how far back it goes. So.
Wait, wasn't Ornani one of the Wenger signings?
Elneny was a Wenger signing, yeah.
There you go. He still got him, but he's still falling. He's still balling there, so.
I mean, Elneny honestly has been a decent squad player. Yeah. I'm not saying that he's world class or anything like that, like because the guy is Mr. Sideways and backwards. But I mean, he's a decent squad player. Keeps the ball ticking. What can we do? I mean, that's pretty much all you need as a defensive midfielder. Maybe a little bit more range in his pass, but he's too safe in my opinion. We need somebody that can spray the ball a little bit better. But, not just back and forth, back and sideways. But big up Chelsea, big up whatchamacallit, Southampton, getting 2.
Bro, that's another win for them too. That's another thing too.
Getting one over Chelsea.
Like I'm saying, like I feel like now they're gonna be fine because they're going back to their identity. Youth, youth,
Exactly.
youth. I'm gonna preach that all season with them. Youth.
And honestly, some teams it works, and other teams it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Some teams it works. Like a Chelsea team, the youth, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work, no.
Because I think their youth have too big of a head.
Of course, yeah. That's But Reece James actually turned out to be great for them, but you know.
That's one of the few academy players that's actually made it to the Chelsea team. What was the last academy player to make it to the Chelsea team?
Mount, maybe?
Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, and Mount.
Loftus-Cheek was probably the last one.
Yeah.
That I can think of. And even then, they treat him like a freaking...
They loan them
like
out
a hand-me-down rag.
Yeah, literally. Like
they treat him like a hand-me-down rag because he's been on loan forever. Finally, gets back to the team. He'll have a great run and gets freaking sparked and injured. That's it. You're out of the team.
Yeah.
Like, poor guy, but it is what it is.
And we'll move on to, once again, Fat Frank's his fucking army choke artist, because every single time he took a lead, you fucking find a way to choke that game.
Leeds won, Everton won. Frank Lampard, I think you need to go, my friend.
Imagine getting outclassed. You're supposed to be this.
About that time. It's time
this legend, this legend player. Now you want to be a coach because the media is gonna want you to become a coach.
Not every great player is a great coach, man.
But imagine getting schooled by an American. An American that nobody gives a fuck about because.
To be honest, I'm tired of this discussion, bro. I'm tired of this whole because he's American.
No, but it's the truth because they think Jesse Marsh doesn't know what he's doing.
No, and that I understand, but that's the whole
I'm
thing.
gonna keep saying it how it is. I'm saying it how it is.
I'm trying to get rid of that shit because honestly, man, football's football no matter where you go.
I know, but
like,
unfortunately,
you can learn it the same way from different people. Just because he's American.
But we get treated like if we're like second class in football because we're American.
I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah,
and it's just like, dude. I mean, we've had the game here long enough to know enough about it, and
I got you,
people studying it, and so it's just like, let's just pipe down on that shit, bro. It's not the 1960s. I get it, y'all created football, y'all the mother of football, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's the same thing. English people, they think that sometimes like, okay, yeah, because he's whatever.
And it's funny because they come here and they see the fan support and the fan knowledge and all this stuff, and they get astonished. They're just like, holy shit. Like, I didn't know you guys were into it as much as we were. And we are.
Maybe even more, because we can't get access to it over there.
That's another thing. I argue is the access. Like, y'all are blessed to have them right next door. I have to watch them from afar.
From the pond, yeah.
Yeah, but it is.
But no, like I was saying though, I feel like Leeds right now they're in a great level, bro. They did what they had to do to get that draw. Because believe it or not, Everton's a big club. That's a big club no matter what.
They've always been a big club, man. It's just their fall from grace has been.
Mm-hmm. The suspending. Bro, Anthony Gordon was supposed to go. Apparently, he was going to be going for 60 million quid. I'm like, bro, no, he's not worth 60 million quid.
Yeah, but the market's all fucked. That's what it is, bro.
Nah, English tax now is apparently insane,
when
bro.
We'll talk about this on transfers, but when it all started with the Harry Maguire thing. We'll get to that. I'm serious.
But, no, hats off to Leeds, bro. That's a draw against Everton, bro.
That was a very hard-fought draw from Leeds because they were down the whole game.
Yep.
They were down basically the whole game, and they clawed one back, which big up to them. Big on to them.
Bournemouth and Wolves, very stale, very fucking disappointing from Bruno Lage's army.
You know what that game was like? The KFC biscuits after 3 days when they get super dry and you take a bite out of them and they just turn into dust in your mouth. That's what that was. Pause. That's what that game was. Dry biscuits. Man.
I can't relate because I don't go to KFC.
Biscuits, no gravy, no water, none that thing. None that thing. You're just straight dry biscuits. Just dry biscuits the whole game.
I was very disappointed with Wolves, bro, because you would think that Wolves...
That shit was whack. Sorry.
That was disappointing, bro.
I'm sorry for the people that watch Bournemouth and Wolves that day. You cannot get those 90 minutes of your life back. That was just one of those 90 minutes where you gotta sweep under the rug because that was just terrible from both sides, from both showings. It was just stalemate.
Yeah, hard. I guess Bournemouth has a hard-earned draw, but again, you fucking sack a manager before this shit, like.
To be honest, bro, Scott Parker, you're a walla.
There's no structure on that team, though. There was no structure to begin with.
You are a walla because you had the job at Fulham. Everything was going great at Fulham. They were gonna give you everything you wanted, and then you started twerking for Bournemouth. Started going over there twerking and flirting with Bournemouth. You go over there for a year. Look at you now. Sacked, my brother.
Because I honestly was
fucking ham
exactly because I didn't think he was gonna go to fucking Fulham.
Fucking ham roll you are. Bro.
Exactly, bro.
You're a fucking dry.
I would have stayed. I would have stayed
no
at Fulham. I would have stayed at Fulham to be honest with you. If I was him, I would have stayed there. But you know, he wanted to go to Bournemouth. Okay,
Marco Silva comes in. I mean, Andre Silva comes in.
No, Marco Silva.
Marco Silva.
I fucking hate that man still. But
Marco
you know,
Silva comes in. Look, he got everything he wanted, and that team's ticking.
All of a sudden, now Marco Silva's back to being a fucking great manager because I never thought he was a great manager to begin with. But you know,
maybe he was the personnel at Everton.
Bro, every job that he had. Well, then again, he went to Watford before that. He had no structure at Watford. Let's be realistic too.
So granted, he just needs the club to give him what he needs, bro, and that's what any coach wants. Any manager that goes into any team.
You know the Khan family has money.
Let me have the players I want. Let me have the structure I want. Let me teach these players the way I want them to play football, and that's it. And you'll see the team flourish, and you'll see the team grow. All he has to do is give them a little ounce of belief to be together, and put his influences into the game. And you'll see a team flourish.
And that's a structure, believe it or not.
Mitrovic to score 40 fucking
goals. Yes, sir. In the championship.
Man, rising up like the Undertaker. Oh, like, swear to God.
I was like thinking they were going to get rid of him last year, though.
Before last year, did you hear Mitrovic?
No.
Thank you.
That man was dead food.
That was under Scott Parker. So, Mr. Marco Silva, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Fulham made the right decision.
You know what I feel about Fulham sometimes.
Let that little guy go flirt with that other team, and look, they're gonna go relegated. They're gonna get relegated.
Actually, I think this is a whole different Fulham, bro, because all of a sudden now they're like.
It reminds me of the Fulham of old. They were always a tough outfit. You know what I mean?
Bro, you got your veteran Tim Ream, Carney, another fucking veteran on that team with a mixture of young squads like Anthony Robinson.
Man, I remember Carney, man.
They bought Kazawa.
Oh. Nice.
They got Kazawa on a loan, and they got William. Believe it or not, everybody's making fun of William going to a third London club. Yeah, he might be with a console maybe, but
he's just doing that to watch his restaurant, mate.
I mean, you need the veteran presence though. You still need that.
No, 100%. But I mean, I've seen the pictures of him in Brazil, man. Man be letting himself go, bro. They got that dad bod, soccer bod, looking shit, man. Come on, man. Like,
and you went to Corinthians, to a big club too in Brazil, and you're like, this is not for me. I gotta go back to London.
He was just, man. Sorry, dude. Like, William's not it, bro. William's not it.
I mean, yeah, no, he's not gonna start every game, but yeah, like at least the identity as far as let's bring in some veteran to. You still got Tim Ream, like I said.
He's gonna do that same little move, that little step. He was. And then cuts in.
I hope.
No, bro, it doesn't work anymore.
I hope Tim Ream makes a World Cup team. Believe it or not, I hope he makes.
I hope he does too. Even
you need a guy like him to make the World Cup team, bro. Like,
I mean, granted, yes.
It's been a long.
He's got the European experience,
bro. That's another thing I never understood. Why the fuck we can't fucking call this man, bro?
It's bias, bro. Coaches don't rate him.
But 30 managers already say, nah, fuck this.
They don't. But that's the thing, though. Every manager goes in with their team that they want in their head already. And if they can't get it, and Tim Ream hasn't been on anybody's list because he hasn't. Honestly, he has got the experience. He has played a lot, but has he really pulled up trees in Europe? No. What
he starts, but
he got what the Fulham won last year, right?
Yeah,
the championship. So what? Maybe a cup, 1 or 2 league titles.
Yeah, but. Name me another American center back other than plays at MLS that does the same shit. Pretty much.
I get it. We don't
That's what gets me mad the most about it because
we don't have experienced center backs out there.
That man's been playing doesn't matter. Doesn't matter in the championship.
The only one you can say is Miazga, but even then, like
fuck that. That guy's been dead food every single time he went to Europe, bro.
Nah, man. Like he hasn't been dead food. He just hasn't had the chance. He just went to the wrong club. Chelsea don't give youngsters.
Because I don't understand why the fuck they bought him in the first place. Like that got me like triggered when they bought him. Like bro, it's not gonna work.
Loan him out. He's gone to a couple of.
And the lads. He lived at
Belgium, stuff like that. I think he went to. No, he went to some obscure.
Let me see where he was at now.
Yeah,
bro, that's
he
a good
went to
question.
some weird league there. I thought it was a Swiss league, but I may be mistaken.
Matt Miazga. That's a good question, bro. That guy's been to the dead. He is back. Oh, he's back in the States.
Okay.
So he might get looked at again.
Was he at the Red Bulls?
No, he's at FC Cincinnati.
Okay. FC Cincinnati.
I mean, MLS is growing, but again, like, I don't rate it, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I can't rate it.
I mean, granted, like, they started, winning CONCACAF Champions League.
All of a sudden, no,
all of a sudden, yeah. But the quality of the player has increased as well. I mean, the quality of the product.
But no, that goes back. I was back to the whole like Tim Ream. Like he's been in Europe for 10 years.
Granted, but under the radar, and honestly, that's the best place he should be, man. Like, if they don't want you, fuck it, don't go.
Stay in Europe, bro.
Just stay in Europe, play your craft, you know, forge your own legacy out there in Europe. And he has been, honestly. Mm-hmm. He has been. He has no desire to go back to the States.
You can see that because some players they don't thrive going back to the States.
No, they don't. They don't.
Bro, what was that one center back that played for Watford? Bro, what was his name again, bro? He went back to the States, never heard from him again. Damn, bro, what was his name, bro? Watford. I'm just looking it up, guys. I'm sorry. It's just
Watford. Yeah, we gotta get it out.
Yeah, we gotta get it.
Bother us.
Yeah, because he actually had to make his crave in Europe actually, to get Jay Dermot. Just remembered Jay Dermot. I'm putting a prime example why he doesn't want to go back to. He went back there and just
completely flatlined his career. But honestly, it also depends on the players because you can come back and make a name for yourself.
Mm-hmm. But
like Carlos Vela.
Yeah.
Carlos Vela was at Arsenal.
You guys didn't even give him a fair chance, bro. And he scored.
We did. Yeah, we did.
Really?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we did. Because there was games that he was getting played and he was doing this and his attitude changed, and that's when with the whole Mexican national team and all that shit.
We gave Giovanni Dos Santos a lot of time too. Speaking of the devil, Mexican players, we gave him a time and he didn't do nothing.
He didn't do anything.
If anything, you want to bring in a CONCACAF player. Wilson Palacios did better than more in 1 year.
And you know what sucks though is that he came at a time where the quality of our squad was too much for him.
Yeah,
the quality was too big. Says Fabregas. I think we had.
What was that striker y'all had, bro? The Russian guy.
Andrei Arshavin?
Yeah, he was actually good too.
Arshavin was brilliant for me, in my opinion, but a lot of fans don't really rate him that highly.
Yeah.
But I do. I always liked. Arshavin gave me some good memories and some good moments. But by far, the best one we've had in the Emirates era is probably Alexis Sanchez.
Yes, sir.
Alexis Sanchez was a beast when he came to us.
Let's get back to this, bro, because I just we did left off at that stalemate, but let's go to spliff settings.
So we go from a 0-0 to straight spliff settings in 6-0. Manchester City 6, Nottingham Forest 0. This was a given. I think on the previews I gave it a standard 4-0.
Yeah.
But the beast has awakened.
As we said,
the beast that is Erling Haaland. And I'm telling you guys, this guy is gonna score. This guy's gonna back 30.
And I don't think it's.
This guy's gonna back 30 plus goals this season.
And I don't think it's De Bruyne that's gonna help him.
It doesn't matter who it is.
At this point, it's not De Bruyne. Now it's the whole team.
Now it's the whole team. All they gotta do is find that one guy. Just put it right past the defender, and he will get there.
And they did say that we're gonna put in Alvarez from time to time. He came, he thrived. Alvarez had 2 goals? Yeah, Alvarez had 2 goals on top of that.
Out of the 6, it was between Alvarez and Haaland scoring 5. Haaland got 3, bagged the hat trick, and Alvarez took the other 2. But let's not play down Cancelo's goal, because that was a banger, son.
Yes, sir.
Crossed the goalkeeper, comes across the left side of the goal, comes across back on his right foot, acts like he's going far post, cuts it back near post, keeper was dumbfounded. It was a brilliant strike.
You know what's crazy? You know he's not going to get in this team now, right? And I hate to say it. It makes me sad that he's not going to get on this team, bro. Because I rate guy, too. Jackie Boy. Jackie Boy is not going to get on this team now.
Hey, he's got to change his game.
Like, oh my God, bro. I rated this man.
This is not the team for Jack Grealish. Because Jack Grealish is a ball-carrying winger. This team does not carry the ball.
Nope.
This team passes the ball.
Yep.
Like, he went there for his Premier League title, and I get it. Like, that's what he's there for. But I give him, after this season, if he doesn't play up to par,
he has to go.
He's going to leave. And I would too, as a player.
Oh, man, that's insane, bro. Like, I like Jack Grealish. I love Grealish, bro.
Grealish is one of my favorite fucking players before his move. And unfortunately, he doesn't really add much to that team.
Yep.
That team already has everything. He doesn't add anything to it.
He didn't even get in the team. He wasn't even on the team, bro.
Check if he's injured. He's probably injured.
Let me see, cause like, even if he wasn't injured, there's no place for him on this team right now. Cause if Julian Alvarez is doing his thing, yeah, he's injured. There you go.
Yeah, he's injured.
Oh
but
yeah.
It's still though. I mean, he'll make his mark.
And guess who barely been playing because he's been injured on top of that. Wait until he comes back too. Calvin Phillips.
Another injury.
Can you imagine if when they both come back, bro? Like,
That's
this team is dangerous, bro.
The team's gonna have stupid depth.
Because Alvarez,
honestly, what I think Jack Grealish should do is play in the Gundogan role.
Yeah, that will help him a lot.
Forget being a winger. Just play a little bit further back, but the late run. Make the late run, and then you'll get your goals and your assists and all that shit. Put him in a position where he just has to make the final pass, and he'll be fine. Like if you play, imagine like Rodrigo, Jack Grealish off the left side, and De Bruyne off the right. That's a nasty midfield right there. Like honestly, because Jack Grealish has the ball control. Yeah, and he likes to do that turning and dance with the ball and take on defenders and get fouled. So put him in a position where he does that in the team.
Exactly, but like, that's gonna happen. To be honest with
Pep
you,
is a fucking biased motherfucker,
bro. Anyways. But again, I did say though, like, bro, if Alvarez, I told you I rated Alvarez since before they even got him. Like, if they get him, which they did, that's gonna be a good signing, bro. Bargain chip. He was a bargain chip. 10 million quid they spent on this guy.
I don't know, man. Like,
and that was before they even thought about getting Haaland, because I thought they were not going to get Haaland at all. The whole purpose was to play Alvarez at striker, but now they're putting him all over the place. And he could play all over the place as far as winger and striker. And it's showing,
but what it does is all he's going to do is push, from the front three, the two wingers sit a little further back. What that's going to do is just push the lines. He's going to push himself up, and it's going to push Foden back more.
Of course.
So Foden's going to be further back to receive the ball, probably drop in under the strikers, and they both form two.
And I still think Foden doesn't get enough. And I still think Foden doesn't get enough credit that he deserves.
But I think it's working. Like honestly, it could work between him and Haaland, because Alvarez is not greedy type.
No, he's not. You can tell he's not the
greedy type.
He's not your traditional Argentinian player.
He's a good poacher. He's a very good poacher. Like today, like on those one of those goals that he got was a poacher's goal. And the second one, he created it himself. But
Higuain, take some notes.
Yeah, for real. Do us a favor. Do Miami Inter Miami FC a favor.
Man, fuck it to Miami.
Yeah, fuck you.
Orlando.
This guy, Orlando. Bro. This guy loves to go against the grain, bro.
I mean, I liked them before they came to Miami, because Miami came a team before that. So
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm a Miami.
The
Fusion.
Lion.
I'm a Miami Fusion fan. So going back roots.
Okay.
So yeah, I finally got my team back. Basically, is what
that's what basically saying. Yeah. But anyhow, like I said, like, bro, City 6-0. Nottingham the last couple of days, they got a big reality check, and we'll talk about them later on.
Well, they didn't get a reality check. They just got welcomed to the Premier League by the champions, because they've been the champions for the past 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So it's like, welcome to the Premier League. Hold your 6. And see you later.
We'll talk about you later, Nottingham. But
welcome to the Etihad.
But let's move on to the most controversial finish. Bitch, that shit fucking pissed me. I was pissed off, bro. Like, how?
You're just a hater, bro. Liverpool 2.
No, the game was supposed to be over, bro.
Liverpool 2.
The game was supposed to be over.
I'm a Newcastle fan. I get it. They got robbed, but it's okay.
Game was
There's no
supposed
point in getting
to be
all worked up about it.
Bro. The game was 5 minutes of added time, not 8, not 7, not even 6. 5 minutes.
This is another thing about refereeing that I'm telling
VAR,
you.
Liverpool, VAR.
It depends on the game, the person, the situation, and where they're at in the table and shit like that. All that matters, man. All that fucking matters.
All they did was give him another chance, bro. All they did was give him another chance for them to win the game, and they fucking won the game, bro. That shit should have been ended at 1-1, bro.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Like, come on, Brevs. Can you guys wake up for once, bro?
I don't know, man.
I'm not as you can see, I'm really passionate with this game. But sometimes, like, bro, these teams get away with murder.
They do. They absolutely do, man. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, unfortunately, when it's our if it's our club getting screwed over, you're gonna be hearing me like for an hours talking about this, bro. Because I'm not gonna be that. I'm not taking that shit. Anyhow, let's move on to Leicester and Manchester United. United once again with another 1-0 victory.
honestly, Leicester had plenty of chances to win the game. They're just not up for it. They're not up for the Premier League this season.
Brandon Rodgers.
And you can tell by their position in the table. No points in 5 games.
One signing this window.
No, maybe I think they got 1 point. No.
Yeah, 1 point. I think I'm saying one signing this window.
Well, because Leicester were on this thing where they had to sell players in order to buy players.
Which they didn't sell anybody other than fucking Wesley Fofana.
It took them forever to negotiate.
That was being a cry. No, first of all, they took forever to negotiate. The only reason why that happened because he was being a crybaby towards the end about it. I'm sorry, but I'm saying it how it is. Because I never heard of Wesley Fofana saying it's my dream move once he signed a 5-year deal to stay at Leicester. Sorry. They tried the last couple of weeks, nothing. No. We're gonna force it like a week before. I'm gonna force my move because I don't want to play
That's
anymore.
What these players have to do now, though, man. Because look at the stupid price tag they slapped on him, man.
And the other end, the same thing with Anthony.
They wanted 80 for Fofana, but they got 70. So imagine they settled for 70 when they wanted 80. But it's just absolutely ridiculous.
And they bought the new player for $5 million. They didn't even barely spend anything on him.
Because they don't have it.
They have to in January because if not, they're going down.
They don't have it.
Well, let's be fair. If Brendan Rodgers is still there, which I don't think he should be there by this weekend, I have him sacked sometime this week.
With the table positions that they finished the last few years. Excuse me.
And I don't want to hear the fact that
the table positions they finished the last few years. They don't have the money they used to.
No, you can tell they don't have the money.
Champions League money right now, and they have to get rid of players in order to get players.
And they barely got rid of players on top of that
because of their stupid negotiation strategies. You got to place players where they're actually at.
We're both fighting for Matt and Tillemans, and they're still there.
They're still there,
and they can lose Tillemans for free next year.
That's fine, and that's what the players are doing now because they price them so high. That they'd rather be like, fuck that, pay me those $25 million.
Exactly.
Like, instead of them.
But Man United, hats off to United, bro.
Yeah, they're
They're looking
some form.
They are, yeah. Once again, the same 3 men on the bench: Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, and washed up Ronaldo. Yes, I'm saying washed up Ronaldo, y'all, because he is washed. Sorry,
he looks washed. I mean, like the other day he tried to do a step over and man almost broke his knee. Like, sorry to say, bro. But he did a step over and he looked down on his feet like, damn, I'm not as fast as I used to be. But like he's still there. Why didn't he catch the feint? Because bro, everybody's been studying you for the past 15 years. Like they know every move you do.
Now they know what you do. Yeah, Elanga, bro. I feel like Elanga should have been taken out early, but I can see why the manager's doing that. Obviously, you got another game.
Elanga is his workhorse. He's trying to like. Get every ounce of energy he
can. The new left back's looking like a fucking beast too, bro.
Oh,
Malaciala. If I was Luke Shaw, take some notes, bro.
No, he came in and took Luke Shaw's spot.
Rey Mysterio came in and took
Maguire's spot.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's fine though. They needed that.
Of course, of course. Maguire was like.
Imagine. Maguire was so bad that he makes Lisandro Martinez look so good. Lisandro Martinez is only doing that good because he had Varane next to him.
Of course, but again, you learn because right. Maguire tried doing that didn't work.
The communication between Varane and fucking Martinez is better than Maguire did with anybody.
Because I don't think Varane, to be fair, I don't think he speaks English still. So of course they speak Spanish because obviously Lisandro is Argentinian and Varane played in Spain for so long. So of course that communication is gonna be there.
Of course, they can communicate better. And that's
bro,
all it is.
The law is looking like a new signing, bro.
Again, communication. He's got Varane next to him.
Yeah.
He's got Varane next to him.
Say the word.
It makes all the difference when the experienced player that is speaking is not being overspoken by another experienced player, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait till Kasi start playing too because bro, you got Kasi and you have fucking Varane on the same team again. They already know how to play with each other. It's gonna help the other players. Sancho looking like the Sancho that we know. Rashford's looking like the Rashford that we know again because of the fact you don't have that pressure of Ronaldo or Pogba on you, bro.
Right.
Ronaldo's not starting,
but with that Casemiro thing, bro, it looks like a a version of Pogba that we never saw.
Yeah.
Because he's got the passing range. As you saw today, he did a brilliant pass to
Yeah.
somebody. He just curled it around the whole back line to the winger. Brilliant pass. And that's the type of shit that I don't like. Because it's going to come back and bite us one day. He's going to put one of those passes and create a goal or something against one of these teams.
But no, like I said, it's looking like a brand new Man United.
Looking like a brand new Man United and a revitalized Man United, because that's what they really needed to be shaken up a bit.
You needed to bring Ronaldo back to the bench. You needed to put like McTominay, Luke Shaw, and Maguire on the bench. Eventually, McTominay's gonna join them on the bench too, because Casemiro's gonna start eventually. No, you got 100%. Christian Eriksen, another veteran presence on that team too. He's not gonna play attacking mid anymore because the age is up there. Let's be realistic.
No, of course.
If Bruno can start meshing with them, then they're gonna be fine, bro. United's looking like the United again. Not like obviously not crazy, but
you can still get at them though. That's the thing.
You can yeah, of course, yeah.
You can still get at them because Dalot had a couple of moments there where he had to recover and he looked a little shaky towards certain moments. So I feel like you can get at Dalot. You can get at him.
It's gonna take a whole time for him to get back to used to him starting, because you have Wan-Bissaka, another fucking hype man, because he's English, and he looked like he has to stay on that bench.
I'm sorry, he played in a couple of Man United back lines that were shit. And
was Wan-Bissaka?
Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, you got Harry Maguire.
Wan-Bissaka when he came from Crystal Palace was a beast.
I actually didn't like that signing. I'm gonna keep backing that. I didn't like that signing when they first signed him.
I was a fan of it, man. I wanted Wan-Bissaka, but it is what it is. Things happen for a reason. But
and they're keeping Fred on the bench too to make it even fair.
Yeah, but between him and McThomas sauce or
McTominay,
McMac sauce, it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, he's the better midfielder in my opinion. He's going to give you the most energy.
Who, Fred or
McTominay?
Oh, McTominay.
McTominay is going to give you the better fight, better consistency.
Maybe they would put back Eriksen at the 10 and then take out Bruno for right now and then, of course, so they could switch it up. So of course, because Bruno's not going to start, they're not going to start every single game either. So
no, of course not. But I mean, maybe now Eriksen has a chance of moving up, further up.
Eriksen's looking like he's back to fucking Eriksen, bro. Like.
It's his style, man.
His style is Prem. Yes.
Ajax player, so
that, but the Premier League always suit him though.
That yes, but it's also his style of play. He plays that Ajax style, so he has an Ajax manager with Ajax homies. Playing that style, he's comfortable. It's easy for him. You play exactly the way you're facing. That's their style. Like if they get the ball and they're facing a certain way, they're gonna play this way. They're gonna play this way.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
That's the Ajax style.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's bringing in the Ajax identity as far as on that team. I honestly thought they were gonna get another player from Ajax. Well, they did actually. They got Anthony.
They got Anthony.
Now you're gonna bring Anthony into the mix. Now who's gonna be in position as far as like their position might
be Ajax FC.
As far as like starting 11 though, like
Manchester Ajax.
Who's
United.
who's gonna take out Elanga now? Like.
Probably.
They're not going to take out Rashford right now. And
they can't.
And Sancho, because they're looking like they were revived. Well, Sancho's not looking like he's not revived. Sancho is the capable player that we already knew. Which is unfortunately.
They're just going to put Rashford down the middle, Sancho on the left, and Anthony on the right.
Me personally, I'm like, bro, Rashford's slowly coming back. Like, I'm
telling you, it's the system. It's helping them. It's the way they're playing. It helps them. That whole old style of Manchester United is not. You don't have the quality for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Ole fucking didn't give a. Ole was fucking.
Ole gave a fuck. He just didn't know how to handle it. It was too big of a job for him.
Yeah, because he was at Molde before, but yeah,
that's not it.
And Radnick was just on interim burst basis. Honest with you.
And then on top of him having the lack of experience, he didn't learn quick enough.
Yeah,
because he actually set him back 3 years. Because if they would have started the same process that Arsenal started, they'd probably be better than us. At this moment.
That's true. Because they would have continued playing the young, like James Gardner fucking left. I actually rated James Gardner. Speaking of Manchester, yeah. But there's a buyback clause. No, he went to Everton.
Everton, that's right.
Well, that's a good signing by Everton towards the end, but yeah.
They're making their efforts, but like I said, Manchester United, they look a different squad. They can't play that old style anymore. So the new changes to the team have revitalized players that you thought were dead.
That's how I had him in fifth.
Such as Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial.
Yep.
When he comes on, he looks a lot better now. He looks a lot more comfortable in that position as the number 9. You know what I mean? So I think it's working out for him.
Ten Hag got the keys.
As I hate to say it, it's working out for him.
It is. Yeah,
and we,
it is.
you know, segueing into the previews that we got him this weekend, so it's gonna be an epic game.
Well, let's talk about that. Yeah, who you got for that game?
Oh man, it's gonna be tough, bro. I mean, I want to say Arsenal win because no, I know you. You're a fucking hater. You're gonna say we're gonna lose. But
actually, no, I have a draw.
You have a draw.
I have a 2. Might be actually in contention for game of the week.
Honestly, I think this is the year that we take it to them at Old Trafford.
Okay. I have 2-2, by the way. So.
I have 3-2 Arsenal. 3-2 Arsenal because last year we had him on the ropes and fucking Ronaldo got a couple of lucky chances, half chances. That's what they were, half fucking chances, and he put him away, and that's what fucking killed us, the stupid half chances. But I think this year the team has different minerals. Yes, Manchester United are playing well, but we usually get them when they're playing bad. So, and they always bounce back with us. So now let's see how that goes.
So y'all been playing good, both of y'all. So
we've been playing excellent. So I have full faith in my team.
That's why I have a 2-2 though. That's because they think
Arsenal win.
Okay.
At OT.
All right, yeah. I can see you guys. I don't know. I can see back and forth.
I can see us edging it this time.
I'm not being biased as possible. Like I see a 2-2, or anybody could win this game. Like it's gonna be a good game. It's game of the week for me. It's this game. It might be a game of the week.
Back and forth.
Yeah, I have a good game in this one. To be honest with you guys,
but I still have Arsenal on top.
Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna move on to another London derby for us. We go to actually we're back home, Fulham. Sorry, but you're gonna get put in a spliff. I have 3-0 Spurs. Whatever you guys cannot do this freaking West Ham, you better do that shit to fucking Fulham.
Sleeping on Fulham, bro.
And we're at home. We're at home.
Bro. It doesn't matter.
This is the game that Richarlison starts, by the way.
This is the one?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you
and
have your
Spence
moment.
will get a run in this game.
Let you have your moment, but I don't think it's going to be as easy in spliff settings as you say it is.
Actually,
I think it's going to be a 2-1.
Okay. But you still have of course.
I still have Spurs winning because they're home team, and they're gonna have the crowd behind them and all that. I have y'all edging them out, but be careful, dog. Be careful because it could easily be a 2-2. You know.
Like I said, never in doubt.
And you guys invite the pressure.
We do, unfortunately.
That's the problem. That's why I see be careful. Like I see y'all winning, but be careful because. You know, you don't get too confident with fucking Fulham because they'll fucking go. They fucking turned over Liverpool and shit. You know, so they didn't turn them over, but you know they pegged them back, and that's in the pause pegged them back. So
I was thinking about
you gotta
South Florida Spurs, man. Why not just do that, bro? No.
Why not? Because I don't go to Spurs bars.
I have to force them to go to Arsenal bar, bro. Come on, bro.
We'll see one day, maybe.
I gotta live with that, bro. But anyways, we should win that game.
That's not an Arsenal bar, but yeah.
We should win that game, though. Like no doubt. Like
you have to win that game, because if you don't, it's gonna put you further and further from where you want to be.
Yeah.
This is the time. These games matter, bro. Especially with this World Cup going up, you gotta have these games in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have your points up on the board, because come that end of the season, people are gonna be tired. The table's going to do this. It's going to revolve. Teams are going to go up, down, here, there. They're going to win, lose, draw, win.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you got to get your points on the board, man. And beat the teams you should be beating.
Yep.
So when you get to those top 6 teams, you know, you're sharp. You're confident in scoring goals. You can play well together. And
I like the fact now that
those are the teams. Those are the ones that are going to put you at the top. Is beating those big teams.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's so true. That is definitely true.
But at the same time, you have to beat the small teams that come to your house, because that's where you're gonna. Have to be 3 points.
Definitely for sure. Has to be 3 points. Yeah,
has to be 3 points when they come to your house.
That's why I said 3-0, bro. I have 3-0. I'm gonna stick to what I said. 3-0. We're gonna put these boys in a split
because your defense is leaky. Unfortunately, and that's due to the shitty midfield.
Now
you allow people to play.
We should put down. This is the game we should put back Vecatory, bro. And this is the game you give I think no. Sar went on loan. Skip should be back. Just put him in. Like just put him in.
Yeah, no, for sure, 100%. You guys gotta come out and
Your front three is going to be Richarlison, Kane, and Kulusevski because Son has been anonymous once again.
I mean, hopefully, but
this is the game you put two wing backs that actually are fast. Put in your Sessegnon and put in your fucking Spence. Spence got to play already, bro.
Yeah, that's another guy that's been missing in action. And the last time he came on against Nottingham Forest, it didn't do him any justice. He just didn't have time to get into the game.
Yeah.
At all.
Langner should finally get a start too. That's just my opinion. Oh, I think Guti's back too. Guti should be back, so that he should be back rolling too on defense.
Yeah, true.
Because you know when Guti's there, you know that shit's gonna be locked, bro. Locked. Just ask Cucurella's hair, but you know. I'm sorry, cockroach. I reference him as cockroach.
Word says that he still got the hair attached to his hand. But
he took it out of his pocket and just like kept it as a souvenir.
No, it's still on his hands, but he gripped him so hard. So anyways, yeah, man. Moving on to
Merseyside Derby.
Kicking
Holy
off Saturday,
shit.
the Merseyside Derby. We go. Everton hosts Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a banger, a cracker. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a Liverpool win. Sorry, mate. But I
thought Frank should get sacked by then.
I think he will be sacked after this game. Don't take my word on it, but I believe he will be because it's just coming to that point.
Split settings in this shit. Darwin Noodles is back, by the way.
Darwin Noodles is back. He served his 3-match ban for
in the sin bin
for the game against.
Man, that man was
Crystal
probably
Palace.
his dad probably came from Uruguay and made him run laps, bro. Cause
no, he just big old Jurgen Klopp said, you need to calm down, and or you're not gonna play. Period. Like you can't do that. You can't leave your team out like that. I mean, you just got here. It's a new league. You need to control yourself. You really need to control yourself. But I see a 4-0 standard.
5.
I see a 4-0 standard. He says 5. I say 4 just to be nice.
It's time to say Pickford is going to get exposed again.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
no, he's been shit in England. He's been shit in England too.
I'm not a Pickford fan, bro. Like, I don't think he's that good of a keeper.
I've been saying this since like this summer, bro, and you can tell this summer he got exposed.
Yeah, he's an okay shot stopper. I say he's a decent shot stopper, but
your boy ball is gonna get the contention at this point.
I think Ramsdale edges him out now because of the age.
Yeah.
Because of the age, he's younger, he's better on his feet,
Even look at Dino, bro, because Dino looking good too.
That's another one that's coming up that's gonna take the England.
And still, you got Nick Pope.
And Nick Pope. So
that's a better team now.
A much better team, much better defense, much more solid defense. Hopefully, Blockhead doesn't make the fucking team, but he probably will because you know how the manager.
You know how it is.
Gareth Southgate is safe, Mr. Safe FC.
But let's not talk about that right now. But yeah, no, sir. I have 5-0. He has 4. Split settings once again. We'll move on to Brentford and Leeds. Brentford at home. I don't know. I see a draw.
Another draw.
See a draw. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see like a 1-1, 2-2.
Yeah.
Because these are two teams that are pretty even as far as quality. As far as going forward, they both.
I want to see this game actually. That's a good game to watch.
They both have a decent strike force.
Yes,
they're good
definitely.
going forward. Like they'll get the ball, counterattack, and they're both decent at doing that. Though they play different styles when on the ball. You know what I mean? Like, or off the ball. Excuse me. Like Leeds is more of a pressing team.
Of course.
And Brentford is more of a sitting team.
Ask Mendy how's that going though with the pressing game, but you know.
Yeah. About it. Trying to do a little round the back foot that fucked up and caused them a goal, but they're two different styles defensively, but similar as far as attacking. Very rock and roll football.
Yep.
Still, but I feel like now with Jesse Marsh they're a little bit more controlled. But we'll see. I have this as a 2-2. I'll put it down as a 2-2.
2-2. 1-1. Yeah, same thing. Draw. Yeah. Chelsea and West Ham.
Chelsea and West Ham.
Fuck.
I have another draw.
Oh shit.
I have a draw.
You have a draw.
I have a draw.
Wow. I'm saying fuck because I feel like they're gonna win this game, bro.
Who? Chelsea.
It's 1-0
Where
actually.
they're going to the bridge?
Yeah, they're going back to
back to the bridge?
Yeah.
I still say it's a draw.
I have 1-0 Chelsea.
West Ham, they do pretty good away from home. I guess it's because they don't have all that pressure from their fans to do anything about it. That they play a little more relaxed away from home, and I see them as the better squad, man. I see them nicking a draw.
I got you.
I see them nicking a draw, unless there's somebody loses their head, like Declan Rice loses their head, or fucking somebody gets a red card or something. Because Chelsea's been scrappy lately.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So we'll see.
I don't think the two players will even play this game, so nothing in the middle again.
No, Bengal FC, man. I mean, maybe Zakaria might make his debut. They're gonna have to because they don't got fucking midfield.
Rush them in, bro.
Rush them in, bro. Fuck that.
Let's move. Draw. Newcastle and Palace.
Newcastle Palace. Ooh, it's gonna be a good one, but I got Newcastle.
Newcastle 2-1. Newcastle
3-1.
Have you noticed their new player already rocking, bro?
Already?
Isaac. Yeah, Isaac.
Yeah.
That's a good signing, bro.
He's a decent hold-up player. I mean, we were linked with him, but it was just not. It was just another one that we were linked with. But it's fine because I'm not really worried about it. I didn't want to spend 80 million on somebody.
Yeah, no.
Who only had 5 La Liga goals last season. So.
Yeah,
I didn't want to take the risk on him. I'm totally fine with it. Like, I'm not, salty about it. Fine, y'all can have him. If he ends up being a great player, good for you. If not,
like
well.
Bruno Gomes.
Like Bruno Gomes. Another one. Like, I mean, we wanted him, but it didn't work out. So, we
didn't
can't.
he score against you, lot?
He did. But it's fine. Like I said, karma's a bitch, and it goes around in fucking circles. Just ask Emi Martinez.
Yeah.
Just asking Martinez and Bert Leno because this season they both got fucking had.
But anyhow, yeah, it's 3-1. Yeah, like you said, I have 3-1 actually. 3-1.
Yeah, I say 3-1 or 3-2 possibly.
But it's gonna be a game though. That's
it's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a great game. But I'm telling you, St. James's Park this season has been a fucking fortress. That shit sounds like an 80,000 person stadium.
Was their last game was in it was actually it was at Anfield. So they were able to almost walk away with a draw at Anfield, but we'll give it to them.
I'm telling you, Newcastle has been on smoke.
Yeah.
Newcastle's been on smoke. And they're getting better, so watch for them in a couple of years. Magpies, you'll see.
But moving on to the 99 problems, ain't Forrest signings yet.
Oof. These guys are on 21.
21
signings in this summer win. I think that's a record, yeah?
Yeah, record, I think.
It's a record, yeah.
Not even QPR spend as much.
They don't. Not even QPR spend that much to get relegated. But
we'll see. No, they got a lot of. There's a lot of.
We'll see, man, because
Bournemouth with a new manager.
They're starting to get slapped up. That whole fucking new club bounce is starting to fade a little bit.
But they're playing against Bournemouth, bro. I think this should be Bournemouth. They should definitely.
This has to be a Nottingham Forest win because Bournemouth's form and just the state of their club right now is just shambles.
Who is their next manager in line? I hear Chris Wilder, but who's their interim manager right now? Gary O'Neill. Oh my God.
Gary O'Neill, yeah.
I guess he's the caretaker, or he is the new manager, but. Forrest should win this game, bro. No doubt.
Forrest needs to win this game so they can get their confidence back. I see them winning it at home. I say 1-0.
1-0?
Because they're very good at that. They're very good at scoring a goal and locking it down.
Of course.
So, I would say 1-0 to Forrest.
Okay.
1-0 to Forrest.
And moving on to Wolves and Southampton. I think Southampton should win this game.
You know what? I'm going to give the edge to Wolves because they're notorious for having a crappy game and then having a fucking astounding game afterwards. So I say 2-1 Wolves.
2-1, okay.
2-1 Wolves. And Southampton have that consistency problem as well, where they'll be flying high, then all of a sudden the next game they crash and burn.
Yep.
And they'll get beat they'll get beat poorly. Like they'll play so poor, like then you'll look at them and be like, man, this is not the same team I saw last week. So
that's
I say
true.
2-1 to Wolves this week.
2-1, 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. I think Southampton will probably win 1-0, but we'll see how that goes, bro. Villa and City.
Oof, split settings.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-4-0. Easy.
Maybe this could be Stevie G's last game too.
Yeah, man, because dude, their team has not been firing the way it was, man. Like last season, they were on some smoke, bro. But I guess the Coutinho injuries. After that Coutinho injury, it didn't come back the same. The midfield's not ticking. Buendia's on some bullshit.
Yep. Buendia's been.
That's another one. Get slap about every time you come around here, boy. Running your mouth. Run your mouth about Arsenal. Get slap about every time you come around.
Yeah, he's been shitting the bed too. Who else been shitting the bed on the whole team's been shitting on bed, bro.
The whole team, bro. The whole team, man. I'm sorry.
They got Denkendorf today too.
Yeah, Den Donker, yeah.
Den Donker,
yeah. They got him today from Wolves. We thought that was gonna push the Douglas Luiz transfer, but that didn't work out.
Wow, y'all were pushing for him too.
Yeah, we were.
And I have we already have it's 3-4 slapping. Moving on to Brighton, Hove Albion, and Leicester. And by the way, by them losing that game, prepárate, Leicester, prepárate, because they're gonna beat you. They're gonna beat you 2-0, and this might be Brandon Rodgers' last game.
I mean, if they play like that, they will get beat 2-0.
And I will not let that man get back on the bus.
Oh yeah, they'll leave him over in Brighton.
You get your ass back on the plane back home.
Leave him on the beach. Just bye, Brendan. But
no, I have Brighton winning 2-0.
Brighton, bro. Yeah, can't see anything other than a Brighton win 2-0. 2-0 as well.
Yeah, that's definitely 2-0 for sure.
But that leads us into transfers, man.
Yo, what's up, bro? Today was like the craziest day for transfers, bro.
I mean, not so much for Arsenal.
Honestly, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's over, bro.
We didn't sign anybody.
No, I was thinking,
we desperately needed a midfielder. Hence why we mentioned the whole Douglas Luiz thing. Wolves sold Den Donker to Aston Villa.
Yep.
And we was hoping for that to push Douglas Luiz out of the club. He wanted out the club.
But Villa was like fucking being like, nah. And we want more money.
The reason I think that they didn't want to sell him is because there is a sell-on clause, that if Aston Villa sell him, they have to give a piece to Manchester City.
Oh, I see now.
Yeah, so there's a sell-on clause because Douglas Luiz was originally a Manchester City player, and
that's what happened.
That's how he knows Arteta, and that's why Arteta wants him.
Of course.
So that was the whole reason for our Douglas Luiz interest, and honestly, he would have fit right into our team.
Oh, definitely, for sure.
Because he knows exactly what Arteta wants and how he needs to play.
100%, bro.
And being back up to Partey, he'll get plenty of games because Fool can't fucking stay fit.
I'm just looking at these transfers, bro. Donka Diego said Nathan Niles to Southampton. Actually,
that was a good last minute one. But like I said, we let all these men go.
You can't tell me and sit there and say that Hector Bellerin is better than Sergino Dest. I'm sorry, but you just we're American, but I'm not being fucking biased here. But you guys can't tell me that Hector Bellerin is better than him, bro.
No, the only reason they got Hector Bellerin was because he's Spanish.
Yeah,
that's why they got him.
That's crazy. 6 years later, he finally goes to the club that he always wanted to go to.
Man, he was a Masia kid, so. I mean, granted, that's where all the kids from the Masia want to end up. At least for a little while. Wear the shirt for like half a season or a season at least. You know what I mean? Shit. And
he got to go there. Marcos Alonso finally got to go there.
Exactly, on the other side. So it's like, it's all these freaking Spanish guys. That's all they want to do. They play for fucking Real
Yeah,
Barca.
but I'm still gonna fucking say Chelsea keeping Cesar Azpilicueta fucking hostage like a fucking kid, bro.
But honestly, they need Azpilicueta.
He wanted to go to Barca.
He didn't, or did
he? Did.
Of course he did. He's Spanish.
Fucking kept him hostage like a little kid, bro.
But honestly, Chelsea need him more. Need him more. That defense is in shambles, man. Koulibaly can be the only one running out for the ball. Sorry.
And don't even get me started on Thiago Silva, bro.
Thiago Silva can't run.
Oh my god.
Thiago Silva's done, bro. Like,
that shit's dead.
They needed Wesley Fofana because they needed another guy that could run.
Exactly. No, yeah, that's true.
So, and I don't know about all that, because after the injury, Fofana hasn't been the same.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Damn, Matt Longstaff they got rid of Longstaff too. Longstaff was supposed to be this big guy that United wanted a couple years ago too, when he was just a kid.
Yeah, Longstaff has Dubravka to Manchester United is another one.
That was a good signing though, as a backup keeper, bro.
Good signing.
I mean, me personally, I can see why, because Hendo wanted to go. I get it, because Hendo deserves to be playing. No offense to fucking De Gea.
No, I totally understand. Hendo's too good. Dean Henderson's too good of a goalkeeper to be sitting on the bench.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing that happened to Bert Leno. Bert Leno's too good of a keeper to be sitting on the bench.
Exactly.
So it's fine. I totally agree. If y'all gonna make your move to keep your careers going, fucking do it. Go fucking play, man. I want you to play.
Exactly, bro. Like, I'm just looking at it, like I said, like Kazawa going to Fulham. That was a good signing.
Fulham, yeah, that was a good one.
William going there. There was one more signing that they got. That damn, I can't remember Fulham. Who did they get, bro? There was that one more player, and I wanted to make fun. I wanted to make this meme up, but we'll talk about that in a minute. That Leeds was supposed to get this player, but let me just bring it up. Vinicius, Carlos Vinicius.
Okay. I've never heard of him.
Europa League specialist. He played for us for 1 year on loan. No?
I don't follow you, man.
Jose Mourinho when he was there? Side man? No, for real. It was a backup. I'm being the real. It was a backup striker to us.
I don't fucking. If he wasn't in your starting 11 or your bench, forget it. I don't know who the fuck he is, bro.
Well, no, I'm just saying though. Like I was saying, like that was their last minute deal too, which is I'm like, well, I was like, whoa, what happened? Rid of him. What happened there, Chief? What's his team's name, bro? With their 20th signings, Nottingham Forest. They did crazy business on the end of the freaking window, which I didn't think they were gonna do business at the end of the window. They got not one, but two, but not three, but four signings to end the freaking window. Like
Jesus. Come on, guys.
They got Willy Bolly from
Willy Bolly. Welcome back.
They got Serge Aurier on the free.
Oh, he took that. They took him off your hands. It's okay. You can have Serge Aurier. Man was getting spun like a top anyway, like a Beyblade.
They got there was a random kid that they bought too, which I'm trying to remember. Who else did they get? They got like two more players, bro.
Man was getting spun like a Beyblade.
I'm looking for Forrest, bro, because I can't find it now on my freaking page that I always look at.
Serge Aurier is like a train with no brakes. He just goes
Oh,
forward.
they got Lolik Bade, pacey winger, actually. I had to look him up because I didn't know who he was. They got another player named Josh Bowler. Never heard of him, but he came from the championship. And who was their final signing? They got somebody else, bro. I think that's it. No, wait, no. Michi Batshuayi.
Batshuayi, yeah.
Bro, like, what is this? Like Forrest signing day, bro? Like,
hey, I'm not gonna lie, Michi Batshuayi is not a bad shout off the bench. I mean,
that's what I'm saying about Lodi, bro. Lodi's a good signing too. Obviously, don't follow La Liga, but like Lodi was a good signing. Like I said, they have Lodi now. They have when they bring back Omar Richards from injury, that's another player to look forward to.
I feel like most of their players ain't gonna be from their old squad. It's gonna be all these new players.
Of course, they have to prove themselves. Obviously, Kouate on the free, you can't really
Yeah, you can't blame that one.
You got Emmanuel Dennis, another good player. You got Nico Williams.
Yeah, but honestly, from that Watford relegation team, that's the only player I would take is Dennis, because he was the only one that was doing anything for Watford.
They got Dino. That team's looking like okay, bro. They can be stable in the Premier League, bro.
I mean, they can.
It's gonna take time, but they have to pick it up quick. Cause
they do. They have to catch form, because you have to hit the ground running in the Premier League, or you will get sent right back down.
Mm-hmm.
And then a whole year is wasted as far as your progress.
Exactly. So like I said, Forrest is actually with their signings. They're 21 signings to end this window.
The champions, bro. They won.
And they spend less than a lot of teams.
Yeah, I mean they're buying low because you can't buy all those players.
No, because Lodi's gonna go for 30 next year, bro.
Watch a lot.
Batshuayi's going for 30 next year too.
We'll see, bro. We'll see. I don't
That's
know
the option to buy.
But the thing is, Batshuayi is old already.
Yeah.
So I don't think you'll be able to get that much out of him. You'll probably get like 25 million.
How old is
28.
Michi Batshuayi? That's a good question. fucking Chelsea took him away from us. 28, yeah, 28.
He's like 28, yeah. So he's getting old already. If he doesn't get a big move next year, he's not getting another.
Which I was very surprised about Laldi too, because Laldi is young.
I mean, although Batshuayi has had some fucking big moves, you know, Borussia Dortmund, and where else did he go? Did he go to Spain?
Who? Oh yeah, yeah. I think he went to Spain. I'm gonna tell you right now, he did went to Spain. What team did he went to, bro? He was in Valencia.
There we go. Yeah, he went to Spain.
And then he went to fucking Bechitas, bro. Bechitas. So they're fucking.
He went to France.
And to Turkey after. No, he didn't go to France. He was at Palace for 2 years.
He started in France.
Yeah.
Went to Chelsea, Borussia, Valencia, Crystal Palace.
And Besiktas. All over the place, bro. But no, Forrest with their signings, bro. That shit's insane, bro. Like on deadline day too. 4 signings in deadline day, bro.
Goddamn.
No, 5. Take that back, 5. Because that random kid I was just mentioning, like that Josh Bollery guy, whatever his name was, bro.
Josh Bowler, yeah.
Yeah, from I think he went from Blackburn Rovers, which was very surprised they didn't take this player from Blackburn that a lot of clubs wanted it.
Wanted it or wanted?
Wanted, my bad. Wanted.
Sorry, I had to get
He's staying put for was just insane. I think his.
I don't know, man. I mean, they're doing their thing, bro. I see their signings.
The Chilean striker, bro, Ben Diaz.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I think his value went down because he decided to switch to Chile. He was born in England, by the way.
Gotcha.
Van Barrington Diaz.
I mean, you can't knock a player for doing that. He's not gonna make the English team, bro. Look how biased it is, bro. If you got any kind of mix,
but nobody after that, nobody wanted him, bro. Like not even, bro. Supposedly that Everton was gonna spend 15, and I don't know what happened. That collapsed, and ended up getting Mopai, which I rather have Van Barrington Diaz. No offense to Mopai.
100%, yeah. But still, it's just like it's so hard to get any relevance when they're not looking at you.
Yeah,
you gotta go where you're wanted, bro. And if Chile offered him an opportunity, I'd fucking do that too. You know, I'd go where they're offering me the opportunity. Straight up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Chile still have an opportunity to go to a World Cup. They won Copa Americas, so.
They didn't go to the World Cup this time, though.
Not this time, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like, they have a decent enough squad to get back in there and win a Copa America and do all that stuff. So.
You know, Amad Diallo, right, from Man United?
Mm-hmm.
He went, instead of going back to Scottish football, he ended up going to the Championship.
Yeah.
With Sunderland.
Sunderland.
They took another French player too from PSG to go to Sunderland too, which is like I was saying, there's actually been value in the championship this term too. I was like, what the fuck?
That's good, man. The championship is no slouch.
No, it's hard.
48 games instead.
46.
46, yeah, it was 46.
And those teams that have to play like the extra games.
Wow.
Which is again, I think the big money is not gonna come from the 1 and 2. It's gonna come from the third team.
Oh, for sure.
Bro, I don't know what it is. It's a conspiracy theory or not, but the third team that comes from the championship gets all this money. I'm just saying because of Nottingham.
Right, exactly. I mean, they do. They get decent money, so we'll see.
Yeah, because
promotion is like 50 million or something like that.
Yeah. It's always a second team though that doesn't get like a lot.
Right, the playoff teams don't get a lot.
No, it's the playoff teams that get the most.
Oh, so you mean the winner of the league?
The winner gets, I think, some good of a pot. The second one doesn't get a lot. And I've been seeing that trend the last couple of years. It's the second team that gets, they go down right away.
I think they get the same amount as the winner of the playoffs.
Then I don't know. Then Forrest. Well, then again, the owner from Forrest also owns Olympiacos. To be fair.
Okay, so he has money. But fair enough. I think that's the way it works. Like, since second is just a promotion spot, whoever gets promoted at the third team, they get paid the same shit. They just got to go.
Well, they say it is the richest game in football in English football for some reason they say that. That's another thing too. Like the third team for some reason they get a lot of money.
Probably because of the whole like television rights that you get shown more. You got to go through playoffs and. You know what I mean? It's more of a battle and an excitement and a hype around you rather than, oh, you got second place.
I wanted Lewis Gabber to play on that team, bro, because he deserved Premier League football, but he wanted more money. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, now.
But the thing is more because of his age. He's 34 years old. He ain't going to Saudi Arabia.
He's old already. You got to retire China, Saudi Arabia, United States, Mexico. Look at what is it, Guignac?
Gignac.
Played in fucking.
Dani Alves was in Pumas.
Yeah, he was in Pumas. I remember that for a little while before he went back to play for Barca for €1.
And they still let him go, bro.
They still let him go.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That team is fuck Barcelona,
bro. Barcelona are shambles, man. Barcelona have so much fraud.
The best thing that Serginho does, I think, would have did is leave. To be honest with you, he's gonna play at Milan. He's gonna play Champions League football at Milan.
Hell
but people don't rate him though. I don't know why people don't rate him.
He's gonna play with Tomori. He's gonna play with a young back line. He got Zlatan fucking over there leading the line, trying to get him a Champions League. Like
that Portuguese kid though, Rafael Loreno. I can't.
Leao. Yeah, Rafael Leao.
Speaking of that, the derby is this weekend too. The Milan derby.
Catch that, guys. ESPN Plus.
Sorry, Lewis.
Oh, he's going red side.
I'm going red side in that game, bro.
I mean, I've always loved AC Milan, and I've always loved Inter. I never could choose between the two, but I was always Juve. So
me personally, I don't have a team in Serie A, guys. Like I watch it because it's some football, bro. But I'm rooting for Jose Mourinho this year.
I would just say, like, I picked Juve because when I was growing up at the time, those were the players that I followed were playing for Juve. Alessandro Del Piero, Pablo Nedved, and Juve was an exciting team to watch back then. Don't get me wrong, Inter and Milan were always there. They always had players that were like exciting.
Now you have 4 teams or 5 teams now that are on the come up in Serie A. That's say watch out for Roma, bro.
Serie A is exciting now.
You know who I'm pulling for? I gotta pull for my man, bro. Ron firing, bro. But whatever, bro. I'm glad you're doing your thing over there in Roma, bro.
No, he doesn't, bro.
Yes.
Man, fuck Jose Mourinho.
I love Jose Mourinho. I'm always gonna like Jose Mourinho. I liked him the whole time we had that top.
He's the only man that would celebrate winning the fucking conference, dog.
I mean, bro, he's the first manager to win all 3 major titles.
I don't give a fuck.
And he got his first tattoo. All 3 European competitions. The only man to do it.
I don't give a fuck. That man, I swear to God.
Honestly, bro, like hey, I'm not gonna sugarcoat about this whole Jose Mourinho topic. I always thought he was an arrogant prick. But then the same thing about Conte. And then they come to my club, and I'm like, okay, I see different sides now, like from both point of views.
But Conte dominated Serie A for fucking 5-7 years, so
yeah,
he has a right to be fucking.
Did Jose Mourinho did he win a treble that Jose Mourinho did with Inter Milan?
I mean, I guess you're right with that. You're right with that. He didn't win no treble. He didn't win no Champions League.
And did he win a Champions League with Porto? I don't see Conte winning the. I don't even remember Conte winning a Champions League. To be fair.
No, he didn't win no Champions League.
But he's gonna do it with us, baby. He's gonna do it with us, Tottenham Hotspur, baby.
Nah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to the final again, and you're gonna get slapped by Liverpool.
Side man, no.
Fucking Scousers are gonna get you again.
Man, fuck the Scousers.
Yeah, they're gonna get you, bro. Watch. Champions League final is gonna be Luis Diaz, your boy, your favorite player from Liverpool.
No, I gotta deal with both of them, bro. Him and the other one, Noodles.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. They're gonna be your demise. It's gonna be a Noodles header right in front of 6 yards from goal. It's gonna bounce and he's gonna do a diving header.
Bro, how would you feel if we were to have a Champions League final in America before we signed off? I actually wanted to ask you that.
Oh man, if we had one here, man, they probably won't take it back to Europe because it'll be so fucking big. People spend so much money on it that they won't want to bring it back to Europe.
That's scary, bro.
It's scary, but it's true.
Bro, like, what is the stadium name in California, bro? The Rose Bowl. Imagine putting the Rose Bowl in Champions League final, bro.
No, bro. Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Oh, that too.
In
Atlanta. In a dome, yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's the one you want. Mercedes-Benz
But they were never gonna do that. No, I'm just saying, guys. What if?
The Las Vegas one, the new Las Vegas one.
Yo, that's the Raiders Stadium looking like dope. Yeah.
The new Las Vegas Raiders Stadium. That's probably the one where they do it.
Man,
that's where I would do it.
I would
Honestly,
prefer
it's hot. It's warm. The altitude's not too bad. You can play 90 minutes and be fine. So.
Yeah. Alrighty, y'all. This is THFC Nino. We're gonna sign off. We'll be back on Monday. We're gonna give you the weekend review, and we got some Champions League football to talk about.
And stay tuned. I will do a little bit of filming at Fitz and Franz. We're gonna do like a little vlog style. So stay tuned for that.
Yes, sir. We are out.
Blaze.